Yes, I remembered.
I forgot. Ooh, that's quick.
Ready or not, this is The End Is.
Sigh.
You got it.
I was going to flip the coin for who had to go first, and then you threw me all off, so...
A coin's useless.
It doesn't matter. You ran upstairs to get a quarter.
You didn't say, like, I got one.
But I had it, like, in my house, like, ready to go.
See, your notes are in the way.
I'm Todd.
I'm Nate.
Welcome to our spooktacular month again.
Yes, and as many of you heard in the opening, Todd forgot that we are switching our opening intro song.
I would have remembered had done the editing. I forgot in the moment that it would have been a new intro, yeah.
But yeah, no, I got it. It's there. We're good.
He's on it. He's on it, guys.
Yeah, so normally, what do we do on this pod, Todd?
Ooh, how have we just gotten to pod, Todd? How have we just gotten to that? Normally, we review underrated movies. Our definition, Nate and Todd's secret recipe.
Yep.
Sometimes underrated means it was nominated for an Oscar or something, and it just hasn't been talked about in forever, so people need to know about it.
Yeah.
Okay, little reminder. But anywho, yeah, we usually talk about them. We pair some themes with them. So, Nate, if we were to, let's say, oh man, The Waterboy, what would we pair with themes with?
Theme sports drinks.
Ooh, like Gatorade?
Yeah.
Like Gatorade versus water, what are the actual nutritional values?
You know what? Alligators.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I feel like I should have given you something tough.
There's a lot to pick from Waterboy.
There's a lot for Waterboy. Yeah, so we'll pair like themes. So we would have talked about those two. And then, then we kind of do some recaps, some recommendations, little banter here and there. And
Yeah, exactly.
General pod stuff.
Exactly. You got it. What is our movie for the day, by the way?
Our movie for the start of our October scary kind of thriller kind of movies is 2019's Ready or Not. Mm-hmm. So it's a recent one. It was the biggest one right before the pandemic, I feel like.
Oh, yeah. No, it's weird hearing like some of these movies that were right before the pandemic.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a sec. This was right before everything went to shit,
Yes.
and there was no movies really coming out.
No, it's just a huge gap. It feels like forever ago, but it also feels like something I just watched.
Oh, yeah. Same.
So we'll get to that about halfway through. Nate, why are we called The End Is Sigh?
Well, because Todd forgot real quick. Our themes for today for the movie
Oh, fuck.
are cults
Yep.
and children games.
Yep, childhood games, yeah.
Yep.
So it's not board games, mind you.
No.
Board games was episode 1.
It was.
So it is not board games. We're talking about other things that are not board-based.
Exactly.
Unless it's like stiff as a board, light as a feather.
Yeah.
Which I just realized was a childhood game, and I didn't put it on here.
Oh,
Oh, Nate's fucking got it.
yes.
Okay, spoiler alert. Spoiler.
Yes.
So anyway, Nate, back to the meaning of the podcast.
Well, we're here to make meaning out of the meantime.
Yes, we are.
That's it, you know? Who knows how the end's going to end up for us all?
Speaking of, should I just jump right into it? Did you watch the DART mission from NASA that happened yesterday? Let me look up the actual terminology they use, but it happened live, and NASA's been prepping for a long time. It said, the DART mission will do what no spacecraft has done before, attempt to change the speed and orbit of an object in space. And so they sent this DART probe into an asteroid out in space to divert its direction. And you got to watch it get closer and closer, and then actually right up to the end, and then boom, until signal failure.
Okay, so what you're saying is, from our last episode,
yes,
how you brought the fear of asteroids just possibly coming into Earth and just killing us all. They're working on it. They heard you.
Yeah.
And they're there for you, Todd.
They predicted that we would be doing this. I thought that, because right after we got done, I started hearing about the DART mission, like it's going to happen like next week or whatever it was. And I was like, okay. And then yesterday it was like, hey, watch this feed, and you can watch it going through space. And it's like, oh my God, we were just talking about how asteroids almost hit us all the time. Yep. And this actually says, what did I write here specifically? Because I took my own little notes after I watched it. Don't worry. This is all live. We're just looking at the phone, guys. So it was called Dimorphos, the asteroid, and it was humanity's first attempt to move a celestial body and the first act of planetary defense, just as a whole. Like, first time in history that's ever been done. And to have them prep all this time to get like the coordinates to watch it and make sure that, dude, I think it was going 14,000 miles per hour, this DART, and then trying to catch the asteroid. That's insane. The math that's mathing to get that.
The math that's mathing to get that, yes.
But everybody's like, here's one this is for T-Rex, and it shows it like going to loss of signal and stuff.
I mean, that's a good line. Who had that written up? Like, all right, I finally got my line for this.
Yeah,
this is
right.
for the T-Rex.
But they do say to our last episode that 27,000 near-Earth asteroids exist in all shapes and sizes, but one is not currently on course with Earth. But if it is, hey, we have this thing that could potentially break it into pieces.
Yeah,
and send it elsewhere.
So no Armageddon movie in real life.
Although they're going to come out and say this one's too big to... this asteroid's too big to fail. But yeah, that was really cool. So it was fun to see that yesterday.
Nice. I like it.
What did you do in the meantime, Nate? Then besides the DART mission that I saw.
Yeah. Well, we smoked some ribs.
We did.
So
Nate smoked some ribs. I stood by.
Yeah.
And watched him do it.
Yeah, like any other person would, right? That's what you do when you get a bunch of people together to smoke something. One person does it while the other people just kind of, you got this.
Otherwise, it's literally too many cooks.
Yes.
But you were also teaching somebody about it, too.
Yeah.
Another homeowner.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was a good time. Yep. Played some yard games and then played some board games.
We did.
So, yeah.
It was a long day. It
was good, though. It didn't feel like...
No, it didn't seem like it dragged.
Day. Yeah. So, I guess I hosted good. All right. No.
It's trying to get kudos over here. What do you want me to say? I already gave you kudos on the day. You want to get kudos officially on the pod?
Of course. That's the only way it's official.
The ribs were great.
All right.
The food was great. The yard games are great. Music, I don't know, it was hit and miss. But the board games were good. No, it was a great time.
All right, sweet.
I think everybody enjoyed it.
What about you, Todd? Anything?
Fuck me. What did I do? I didn't go to any concerts this time.
Nope.
It's been pretty... Feels like really quick turnaround since we last recorded, hasn't it?
It
like
is,
4 days or something like that?
Yeah, it is actually kind of quick.
Okay. No, I think that was the biggest thing I did was come over here and hang out for a day.
All right.
Just, normal TV shows and shit like that.
Cool.
By the way, I was thinking about seeing movies. There's some good ones in the theater right now.
There's supposed to be a lot coming out right now.
Yeah, there's the Till one about Emmett Till. There's the Woman King. There is... no, the Banshees of Inisherin doesn't come out yet. But there's one other, I can't remember what it is, that's out. But I went to look at my Cinemark rewards thing, and you know how you got platinum status last year? It says I still need 52 more tickets in 2022 to get platinum status.
It's a shit ton of movies.
You have to buy other people tickets to get to that.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way.
100%.
I mean, how am I... That's with me having spent tickets.
That's you seeing every single release.
So it looks like 60 tickets you have to spend.
Yeah. But then also on top, I know there's the other, because you have 60 tickets to get platinum or 25 visits to get platinum. So whenever you get concessions, it counts as a visit.
So you'd have to go 30 times then. Unless you're going multiple times to concessions,
no, 25 times. Well, you only have to go
30.
20. No, it's not 30 visits. Yeah, so it's 25 visits. So 25. So 2 movies in 1 month you do an extra movie.
Why does
but still, that's a lot to do.
That's a ton.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, that is a fucking ton. And it's not a lack of wanting to go to the theater. It's
the content.
There's not a lot of content.
Yeah.
Speaking of, Nate, you know what depresses you, right? Is how much Avatar made.
Yeah.
Its box office weekend, it made $30.5 million.
So ridiculous.
Indie movies and better movies, just assumption here, have made like 10, maybe 10. And Avatar gets re-released and gets 30.5.
It's funny. I saw someone post a video that they went to Avatar and didn't realize it was the new one.
I saw that too.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing because it doesn't say to.
No, it doesn't.
Anywhere.
No.
Yeah, it's really sad that that's kind of the state that we're in.
Yeah. It's funny because it is the trailer I'm watching. It is all the behind-the-scenes stuff I'm watching that pops up that I see. And I'm like... nothing has grasped me towards this that I want to see it. It's still just a sci-fi movie.
It looks exactly like the first one.
With visuals that look like they're done in other movies. Nothing's really been like, oh shit, I need to see that now.
With a cheap story.
I still don't need to see it though.
Cheap story. A bad story.
Yeah, I don't need to see it. You saying I like cheap stories?
What?
I figured you're trying to sell me on a cheap story.
Why would I be selling you on a movie I don't even want to see? But you know a movie I do want to see?
Yeah.
Which is interesting because they have quote-unquote made sequels for this, is the Cloverfield sequel. Did you see that?
Oh.
Like a legit sequel to the first one.
Wow. Kudos to them. I mean, hopefully it's good.
Yeah, it's got the picture of the Statue of Liberty with the head off and everything, so it's an actual follow-up to that one.
So it's like post the monster.
Yes, but it's director... Babak Anvari, which is not Chris Reeves, who that's how Chris Reeves got big, was making Cloverfield 1. It would suck. It would be great for him of his stature to come back and do it. But we talked about, I think recently, do you want somebody that has all that experience to come back and do like what almost felt like a handheld footage movie?
Right.
Does Reeves still have it to like feel like he's not?
We hope that they come back and they can redo what they did, like, because it is a passion project for them.
Right. Yeah, he hasn't done much other things. He says he's done like Wounds, Under the Shadow, psychological horror films. So, I mean, maybe horror is up his alley.
Yeah.
Let's see what else there was.
I got some news.
Okay, yeah, jump
some
right
breaking
in.
news. It's about a movie.
Breaking news.
Yeah. So Ryan Reynolds came out with a video. Okay. And I was like, yeah, I'll watch this. I'll see how it is.
Oh, is this Deadpool 3?
And it is Deadpool 3. And it's just him sitting in his living room.
Yeah.
And he's like, guys, I don't know. I'm kind of out of ideas of what to do for Deadpool 3 and all that. So I guess we'll just go with that. Guy walks in the background. Hugh, you in? Yup.
Oh,
Wolverine,
God.
Hugh Jackman is in Deadpool 3.
Did it show Hugh Jackman?
Him walking in the background.
That was him walking?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't like.
And then it's Deadpool logo, and then it has like 3 slashes through it, and then it shows the release date of September 6th, 2024.
Oh, wow. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Wolverine's going to be... I mean, of course, Hugh Jackman is... He was done with the character a few times, but he was only going to come back if MCU was involved, and now he's going to come back to do that.
He's getting a truckload of money for that, probably.
Yeah, he's probably not getting in the same shape. I bet he doesn't need to. He's not going to be ripped, shirt off, doing all this. If he's going to be more of a comedic, like, you know how good I am, or maybe that's part of the meta. It's like, aren't you too old to be doing this shit?
Like, I feel like Deadpool is just going to go, like, ham on, like, the multiverse. Being able to discover that with
That's
him.
True.
I mean, it works for Deadpool.
Because you're going to have to... That's how you get the first mutants. Right, into the MCU.
First mutant, unless...
It's going to be Namor.
Yeah.
Black Panther, I've heard. Yeah, he is officially mutant.
Yeah, because he is a mutant in the comics, so...
Yep. So, okay. Well, he'll be one of the first introduced. But you want to see a battle between those two.
Or
the regenerative...
Miss Marvel, the first one. Because she, at the end of the episode, it says she had mutant-like abilities.
Oh, guys... In movie world.
And they played the 90s X-Men
What else
cartoon
am I
theme.
forgetting, Nate? What am I forgetting? Okay? Is there somebody else?
I just want to prove you wrong. That's it.
Or...
Oh, shit.
Fuck. Multiverse of Madness.
Ah, fuck.
They were already
Patrick
in there.
Stewart,
yeah. God damn it. All right, guys. Breaking news for not mutants, but breaking news for Deadpool 3. You know what? There's some other stuff. Speaking of, like, TV shows, I was thinking, like, She-Hulk, you think she pops into that movie? I would hope they, like, drop her in there for, like, a quick clip so they can both talk to the audience together.
Yeah.
But speaking of Netflix, which has nothing to do with Disney Plus, I just realized that. There's been a full article that came out, I think it was Media Insider, about how Netflix insiders use the data to like make all their decisions of what should get renewed and stuff. And now everybody's like rallying against it, and they're posed to lose like millions of subscribers and stuff. And somebody had a really good point. I'll just give them straight up credit because I guarantee they're listening. The Wester Hayes, this guy Ned on Twitter says, the irony of this approach is that some of the most valuable assets in streaming are shows like Seinfeld and The Office, which started slowly and would have never made it past the data wall.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. It's one of those where a lot of shows don't grab traction until the second or third season, really.
Yeah.
Because at first it's like, all right, you got to kind of explain everyone who's there, what they're doing. Yeah. That second season, you maybe get a little bit more into it, and like
Office season 1 was garbage.
Yeah, and then you finally get a chance to maybe be like, oh, maybe we got a bigger story here because we're going for a second and third season. Let's try to add some suspense, some, cliffhangers into it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, it makes perfect sense.
Like Seinfeld season 1 wouldn't have passed the data wall. People are like, what is this show about? Who cares? They would have canceled it. We never would have gotten these fucking pillars of TV.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, good old Netflix continuing to do what it does. Did you see that Disney Plus, I should have gone with this one first. Speaking of Disney Plus, they quietly changed the genre of Marvel's upcoming Halloween special, Werewolf by Night, from comedy to horror.
Huh.
They actually officially moved it from comedy.
Wow.
So I don't know what that move is about, because is that post-production stuff that would change it to horror?
Maybe? I don't know.
Did they commit to something? Or maybe they had a more comedic take and said, you know what? People want to see this fucking weird-ass horror movie from us. Let's just...
Maybe they did it as comedy because they were doing it as like a tribute to old horror movies or something like that.
It is like the old
black and white.
Yeah, the Monsterverse.
So they figured people would take it as, oh, this is comedy, but then they're like, no, actually it is a horror film because we shot it in tribute to the original, stuff like that.
Right.
So maybe that's what it is, but you know what, guys, I don't work for Disney. I don't know shit.
God, imagine the money we'd have if we did, though.
Yeah.
Let's get on that.
We'd have that third guy to look up shit for us while we do this.
Oh yeah, Jonathan. Get on them. Get on that job. Thank you, Jonathan. We keep him outside with Heimdall.
Yep.
Did you see the guerrilla kind of marketing campaign for that movie Smile?
Yes, I've seen a lot of it.
The MLB games?
Honestly, great job on
fantastic.
Their part. They were even, the lady was at the Broncos game even.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was in the crowd just doing the smile, the creepy little smile. I'm like, the marketing on that, smart.
Cheap and smart.
Oh, yeah.
They're getting the NBC and them to air their own fucking ads.
Yeah, exactly. So, kudos to them. It's one of those where I'm like, I haven't even read the synopsis, but I'm like, I'm kind of in on this movie.
Yeah.
I have no idea what it's about, but the fact of like, just that little bit, I'm like, all right, good on them.
Yeah, I want to see it. I think it's maybe it's one we go see.
Yeah.
With the cleverness that's going into that, hopefully it's not just the marketing team. It's more of like a groundswell of like the entire crew.
Someone
like,
on the crew is like, you know, it'd be a good idea.
Yeah, let's like hopefully it's like some creativity going on there, not just marketing.
Yeah.
But another thing I really want to see, and I'm sure we're going to watch day one, is the 2023 release of The Last of Us, which had its official trailer
from HBO.
Yep, looks fantastic. It looks just like the video game. I know you didn't watch that trailer, but the clickers, everything looked fantastic.
Oscar Pascal, right? Or Oscar
Pedro.
Pascal.
Yeah.
Pedro
and Craig
Pascal,
Mazin, which is the little queen from Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah. Like, that's 2 stars right there.
Yeah.
Because the little bit that she had in Game of Thrones, she was great. She sold it right there. Of like, yeah, I'm a kid, but I'm a badass.
Right. And then Melanie Linsky, who's from Yellow Jackets, it got cast in there. She's also one of the, like, she's fantastic in everything she does. So yeah, there's a lot of people that are popping up. I'm excited to see that.
Nice. All right.
Speaking of casting, the last thing I will say for news right now is just saw it today as they cast Amber Midthunder as Princess Yu in Netflix's live action Last Avatar or The Last Airbender.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And she's obviously from Predator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm excited for that. Like, I'm hoping they do it justice. It's hard because, like, when you have content that's already great as it is, to, like, redo it, it's hard to either A, you just keep the same formula.
Right.
Or B, you want to change it up so it's not exactly the same, but it's hard to stray away for something that is already so well done.
Yeah, it's a gamble for sure. And we know Netflix is very hit and miss. We just talked about how shitty they make decisions. So even if it's great, it could cancel it. If it's bad, they let it drag out until everybody hates it. But from all the casting I've seen, looks really well done. There's some bigger faces, and I'm like, oh shit, they would be perfect. So
nice. I just want to know who the uncle's going to be.
The funny guy that always makes the tea and stuff. Yeah, he's great.
He is.
I don't know. Maybe they cast him. I saw some other casting. I didn't grab that screenshot. My bad.
It's all good.
Well, Nate, is that out of news? You got anything else for me?
I got nothing else for you.
Well, kind of like The Office and them kind of grew through cult-like status, like, cult following.
Mm-hmm.
Should we talk about childhood games?
All right, childhood games. Look at that. He zigged and then he zagged.
Whee! I kind of wanted to commit to cults, and I was like, I've already got childhood games up on my screen.
That works. It was the first on my notes here.
Perfect.
Do you have a wiki definition?
I don't have for childhood games. That's just
all right.
Anything we played when we were freaking children.
Yeah.
Guys.
Okay. What was like the game you played the most as a child?
God, spoiler alert. I think I have my favorite one at the bottom.
Oh.
I was going to ask you your favorite, but we'll wait on that. It was Capture the Flag.
Okay. Nice. That's a good one.
All of us boys back in the summers in little old Severance, when it was just us and some dirt fields and some sod farms, would play a lot of Capture the Flag in the entire neighborhood, which was really cool. Those games went on for hours.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
And we
would have that open area just to run.
Yeah. Well, we'd always start at one friend's front yard or garage, and we put a lawn chair, like a camping chair, like in it, and that's where you had to get. You had to go and sit down in that chair, and that's how you won. Like your entire team, or one of them has to get there, and then we'd start. Everybody go hide, and we'd just be in basements of unfinished homes or like on the main road walking down like a mile away from the game, like insane lengths, but it was so fun.
Yeah.
And that's when I learned I was fast as fuck, boy. Not anymore, but I was fast as fuck because it was really fun to get in those chases when it's like it's you some other guy standing in front of the chair
one on one, and
and they're doing like that, where it's like a slow motion action scene where they like swing in front of you and you back your head up and then you duck under their arm and run by, and like did that a lot and it felt good. But
nice.
Yeah. What about you? What was your favorite childhood game?
I feel like growing up we did a lot of Ghost in the Graveyard.
What the fuck is that?
That's where it's kind of like a reverse hide and seek.
So just, hey, here I am.
One person goes and hides,
and
then the rest of the people go look for him.
So the movie spoiler.
And the idea is not to get tagged by the person that's hiding. But if someone sees them where they're hiding, they yell "ghost in the graveyard," and then everyone has to run back to like a base and yell, lay down, and cross their arms and say Bloody Mary.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Somebody said, how can we combine multiple things?
Yeah.
And what should we call it? I don't know, fucking ghost in the graveyard. Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
So bottom line, it was fun, huh?
Yeah, it was a good time.
Okay. Did you ever win?
Multiple times. Come on.
Boy.
You know it.
Source? Trust me, bro. Just like mine. I told you I was fast, but my friends would be like, oh, yeah, dude, he just fucking fell over, tripped all the time.
Tripped, skinned his knee, had to get his mom.
No, man, you walked that shit off.
You took the dirt from the field, you rubbed it in.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You got to seal up the blood. Guys, don't do that. You'll lose a limb. It's not good. No, I just wrote down a bunch of types, like the most popular types.
Okay.
You want to go through them? Or do you have something else you want to...
I kind of got a list as well, but it's also the real meaning behind childhood games.
I have some of those too. We might have crossed paths. Well, let me start, since I don't think not all of mine have definitions, and if we catch one that does...
All right, sounds good.
So tag. Tag's kind of fucking boring, though.
Yeah,
that's why you played as recess when you're like elementary school.
Yep.
Musical chairs, pretty fucking self-explanatory. You do that when you're like trying to win pies and shit like that.
Yeah. It
can get awfully competitive when it's down to one chair and people are... When just one person starts to slow down in front of it,
right?
And then there's like some bad blood.
Oh yeah, it gets. I feel like a lot of people get like, what are the ratings of like people getting injured
on
musical chairs?
I just want to see somebody get impaled by like a chair leg that just flips over. Statues. Did you ever hear this name?
No.
It's also known as red light, green light.
Okay.
And it's known as grandma's or grandmother's footsteps or fairy footsteps in the United Kingdom.
I mean. Makes sense, different names in different countries.
I don't know how that grandma... I guess if you're going slow, maybe?
This can be a quick segue. Do you think as time goes with social media, becoming a huge part of life, where things don't have different sayings in other countries?
Because we all find something out together and call it something?
Exactly.
That's a good call. Yeah.
All right.
I think, I bet you'd see that a lot. There's a lot of games, I'm sure, being... found and created. None of them are listed. So Google hasn't found them out yet, which is a big sign that they haven't quite made it big time. But yeah, that's a good point. If somebody said, hey, there's this really cool thing, you guys should all do it, and we see the video, we see it on TikTok or whatever, you'd be like, well, that's that name because that person said it.
Right.
And that's it. And yeah, anybody in Germany or the UK or whatever would be like, yep, that's it.
Yeah.
Interesting. But I mean, they might have like a different literal translation based on language barriers, but...
Still.
Yeah. Well, good call. See? So I bring you in here.
All right.
But anyway, it's a popular children's game often played in different countries. There are variations of play throughout different regions of the world. Don't know why I finished reading that, because that doesn't matter. All right. The floor is lava.
That's kind of a newer one.
It's...
kind of.
Yeah, kind of. It's become an adult game.
It became a trend where you just say, hey, floor's lava, and then you have to get off the floor as quick as possible.
Yeah.
Where people did it the most ridiculous ways.
Yeah. Well, and it became a... Isn't it a Netflix game show? Yeah,
it was.
That's embarrassing.
It was just an obstacle course. Don't fall in the
wipe out
water.
Just with household furniture.
Nah, it's real lava. They all die.
I won't do that one too. Speaking of Squid Games and stuff, you gotta up the ante. What about Hopscotch and Foursquare?
Yep.
I liked Foursquare. Never played Hopscotch. I couldn't figure it out. It's just like you have to one, then I don't understand.
I think it was one of those games that no one knew the rules for. They just drew the squares with the chalk and hey, if you can make it, great. If not...
How do you lose?
I don't know. By fucking up on the squares?
Somebody's like a hopscotch queen and they're listening
Someone's going through as a line judge the entire way through. Well, stepped on the line. You're out.
The kid with the whistle. Get the fuck out of here. They put leapfrog. Psst, what the fuck? Leapfrog? How would a boring-ass game? You just hop over somebody. You don't win or lose that game.
No, you do if you run out of wind. You can't leap over the other person.
Wow, that's ableist.
Yeah.
Gonna move on to the next one. Do you want me to keep going through these ones?
If you want, yeah. Keep it going.
There is Duck, Duck, Goose.
Okay.
Did you have this one in there?
No, I didn't have this one in here.
This one's also called Duck, Duck, Grey Duck, or Daisy in the Dell, or Quail, Quail, Quarry. Sometimes called that in New Jersey and New England, which blows my fucking mind. Why are they specifically calling it Quail, Quail, Quarry?
Yeah.
It's also, there was a version called Kiss in the Ring or Drop handkerchief. And in this version of the game, as described by the British folklorist Elise Gomez in 1894, the picker touches the shoulder of each person in the ring with a handkerchief saying, not you, until the picker reaches the desired chaser, places the handkerchief on the person's shoulder and says, but you. The picker then runs around the outside of the circle, pursued by the chaser. Once the chaser catches the picker, the chaser is entitled to lead the picker into the center of the ring and claim a kiss. There's a lot of chaser picker. I
was like, you're saying picker a lot. Like, I'm getting the picker.
Pie. What's the pickle?
Pickles.
Pick a pie or pip. I don't fucking
Something
know.
like that.
But yeah, something like that. Anyway, I feel like this one didn't take off very much because you can't just claim a kiss from somebody else.
No.
Like, the same person's like, okay, I don't want to kiss this person. Like, do I have to chase them? Can I just sit down? Yeah. Then you got Blind Man's Bluff, aka Marco Polo.
Okay.
In water, it's Marco Polo, obviously.
Yeah.
And I was like, why the hell is it called Marco Polo? It's played all around the world, and sometimes it's called Mermaid on the Rocks or Alligator. Fun fact.
Okay.
It is said that on several occasions during his long voyage, Marco Polo was clueless as to where he was going, just like a blind man. This is supposedly inspiration for the blindfolded player, like Who's It, that kind of game, who has to explore the pool without using his eyesight. This is the most popular explanation for the game's origin.
Okay. The game I got here is called Blindsman Bluff.
Yeah, Blind Man's Bluff. It's the land version of Marco Polo.
Yeah. So this way, but as an idea, figure out who, touched you, all that kind of stuff. Well,
Figured it touched you.
Well, in here, it goes back to why would adults in the Elizabethan period play this game? Despite the rise in women's independence in the early 1900s, there were still social norms in place, particularly where dating and courting was concerned. It was easy to get a bunch of people in one parlor and use the game to get around this, as copying a feel.
Oh, Jesus.
Was more easily excused when it was done underneath the guise of fun. So that's what they're thinking. Like,
so
the
dudes would get drunk,
it.
put on the blindfold, and just cop feels and be like, "Oh, that's the game."
Yeah.
How do you lose? Just getting cropped the feel of?
I guess I don't like. It's pretty much they have one person blind.
Yeah.
Everyone goes around, touches, and then you have to guess who touched you.
Oh, so this is different.
Yeah, it's different.
This isn't quite tag with blindfolds. This is okay.
So you have the girl who's blindfolded, and then the asshole guys going around copying a feel.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So not all these are great meanings behind it. They are a little dark.
Kids, stick to a Marco Polo. It seems pretty nice.
Yeah. Or leapfrog.
If you've got the energy for it. What about Ring Around the Rosie?
Yes.
Did you get that one on here?
Yep.
Do you want to go over that one? I've got...
That one could be about the bubonic...
It is about the bubonic plague.
Yes.
Which killed 15% of Britain's population.
Yeah.
By the way, it's called Atashu, we all fall down. I always thought it was ashes, we all fall down.
Same here.
I just learned that yesterday.
So the Americans fucked it up.
Yeah. Apparently you're supposed to act like you're sneezing, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's called Ring o' Roses, or Ring Around the Rosie, maybe about the 1665 Great Plague of London. The Rosie being the malodorous rash that developed on the skin of bubonic plague sufferers, the stints of which then needed concealing with a pocket full of posies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But either way, ashes and ashes also very deadly. Like a bad version.
How does one win at that game? Because you think about it, you all just spin in a circle and then fall down.
I think it's just for dumb kids.
Well then, all you parents of kids that are playing Ring Around the Rosie, Todd is calling your kids dumb.
Get a hobby. I never played Ring Around the Rosie. I don't quite get what the actual point of the game is. The last one I have is actually I have two more. So I have Red Rover.
Yep, I got that one here.
All right, you tell us about Red Rover.
So Red Rover, pretty simple game.
Yep.
You have a line of people all holding hands, and you look at the other side, same setup, people, line of hands, and then you say, Red Rover, Jonathan, come on over.
Jonathan, get over here, buddy.
And then the idea is they run and try to break through your arms.
Yeah, it's a dangerous game for kids to be playing.
It really is, yeah.
But it was one of our favorites.
Yeah, but they think that game was used as kind of a mechanism for flirting. And I was like...
Interesting.
To this day, I think that's still the case, right? When, you see that.
You try to break through those two chicks' hands or something like that.
Well, that or, you sit there and you see the hot girl and you're like, I want her to come over here because if she doesn't break through. But
what if she doesn't go through to your side?
If she doesn't break through, then that means you steal that person and they become a part of your line.
But what if she goes to like the far end of your line and you're like looking down there like, well, what's the point of having her on my side?
Well, then that means she didn't want to hold your hand. She didn't want to be, you know.
So Red Rover is breaking people's spirits.
Oh, yeah.
Or more, if you get clotheslined and you don't break it, that's defeat. That hurts.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't feel good.
Exactly.
So you give it your all. Like, that's when kids are brutal. They're like, I'm breaking through that. I don't care who I'm injuring.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
They think the name of the game is based on the novel of The Red Rover by New York author James Fenimore Cooper.
Okay.
It should be of no surprise that for a chasing game, children prefer the name of a pirate who ravages the British seas.
Yep, I agree.
And then, like I said, the last one I have is Kick the Can.
Yeah.
Never fucking played Kick the Can.
Same.
I just wrote, what the fuck? I've heard of people in my life that have played Kick the Can, but it's definitely something that you see in like old movies. The origin is unknown, but during the Great Depression in the 1930s, the game was a popular pastime because it did not require a playing field nor any designated equipment other than a discarded can or other kickable object. And so this is how the game goes. The game starts with a can that is placed in a highly visible spot. It is typically placed next to an area that is called the jail. The kid who is it closes his or her eyes and counts to a designated number. While that happens, all of the other children rush to find a spot to hide. After the counting ends, they're just calling this kid it now, starts looking for the children. When it sees one, he or she calls out the child's name and their hiding place. So like Jonathan at the soundboard.
Yeah.
Both run to be the first to kick the can. Don't you have quite the fucking advantage if you stand between yourself and the can every single time?
Yes.
Why would you ever lose this game? Anyway, if the hidden child kicks the can first, it has to close his or her eyes and count again while the other kid finds a new hiding place. So they just keep going. The game allows a hidden player who has not been called out by it to sneak out of their hiding place and kick the can. That's the only way you can win. If somebody walks further away, you just walk up and do it.
Or beat the shit out of the other kid that you're trying to get
in front of. Physical, Nate?
Red Rover, hello.
Hello? Red Rover said Nate right over. If successful, all the other players who are in jail are released. So that's fucking mayhem. The child who is it has to close his or her eyes and count again while everyone hides again. The game ends when it has successfully jailed all the players or when time is up.
I feel like I need a rule book for all these games.
That seems pretty straightforward, but you just stand in between you and the fucking can.
Yeah.
I would never... What are you doing, like, getting on the other side of the guy and be like, Jonathan's in that bush ahead of me in front of the can? Like, what? I just lost. Fucking joke. Dumb kids, I tell you. All right. What else you got here?
So I guess kind of going back to tag a little bit, cooties.
I thought that was just like a thing, like you have cooties.
Yes, Todd, it's a myth, okay? It's not real.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
I just asked my doctor about that the other day, and they said, again?
But yeah, people think that cooties came from a real parasitic insect.
Yeah, okay.
So that's kind of the idea behind it, is where cooties was like all about, you know, hey, transmitted touch. So I gotcha.
Yeah, it's not really a game, I guess, right? It's just kind of like a flirting type of thing.
Another one, yeah.
Yeah. It's almost bullyish, right?
Yep.
Okay.
We got Three Blind Mice, which mocks Bloody Mary. Queen Mary I of England, also known as Bloody Mary, earned her nickname from the mass participant execution she ordered during her reign. She also inspired the nursery rhyme, Three Blind Mice.
See how they run.
Yep. The line about the farmer's wife was said in jest, mocking the queen and her vast land holdings. Oh. The three blind mice themselves were Protestants who were slain for not following the queen's religion, Catholicism.
Oh, Catholicism. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. So how is that a dig? Like, you own a lot of land in your face.
Yeah.
Some weak-ass poetry back in the day.
Oh, this is all from ranker.com.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then we got light as a feather, stiff as a board.
Yes.
We all know that game, right? You sit there, you lay stiff. Everyone puts only like 2 fingers under you, and you sit there and say, light as a feather, stiff as a board, and they try to raise you up.
Yeah, and you're supposed to just start floating.
Yeah.
Never played it because, spoiler alert, it's not a real thing. But, Nate's looking at me weird. If you ever saw the movie The Craft, that's where it got really popular in the 90s.
Okay.
Fairuza Balk and them, like, actually lift her up, and they're like, oh shit, we do have witchy powers, which is really cool. It's a dark fucking movie.
Yeah. Well, what they thought was it was used to ward off disease.
How?
Let's see. The game itself reportedly dates back to the 17th century when another round of plague wreaked havoc on Europe.
Okay.
Samuel Pepys, famous, P-E-P-Y-S.
Little Peps in the steps.
Famous member of the English Parliament, witnessed a group of children playing the game and took note of what they were saying about one pretending to be deceased. The chant took on what seemed to be Christian blessing, hopefully protecting them from the plague.
Okay, that guy's the first gaslighter. That guy Peps is a fucking liar. Okay. Yeah. Peps went, look at those kids trying to lift somebody up with their fingers. Must be some Christian symbolism here.
Yeah.
What a turd.
The last one is hoop rolling.
Oh, Jesus. Wait, how's that a game? It's the lonely kid.
Ancient Romans for the military.
What?
Yeah, because we all know, hoop rolling, you roll the hoop with a stick.
Yeah, we all know.
Yeah, exactly. Real fucking simple. Well, Roman soldiers would train on these devices, trying to see how many times they could stick a spear through the hoop while keeping it rolling.
So with like the left hand, you just take a spear and shove it through as you're moving with the right one, or are other guys running up trying to send it through?
One spear.
Is the person with the stick and the hoop trying to stick the spear through, or is some other people trying to do it as you're doing it?
I think it's just the person rolling.
How does that work?
I don't know. To them, this was viewed as a manly game.
Dude, I want to see that in 300. The training of them all rolling sticks.
Be so great. Rolling.
Yeah, rolling hoops.
Sticking it. I fell in the pit.
I fell into the pit.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, there's some people just stretching on what they think childhood games were about, or...
We can call that the Peps Clause. Anything that's complete bullshit. He must be he founded Live Life Science.
Maybe, yeah.
Inspired by Peps himself.
All right, Mr. Peps.
Mr. Peps. That's all I have.
Same.
Fuck off.
All right. Well, should we make our cult?
Let's drink the fucking Kool-Aid, man.
All right.
Yeah, Jonathan, can you get us our Kool-Aid?
Yep. Bottoms up.
Well, cool. And actually, I do have a wiki for cults.
I figured, yes.
Thank you. According to the Wikipedia, the greatest source of all life. In modern English, a cult is a social group that is defined by its unusual religious, spiritual, or philosophical beliefs and rituals, or its common interest in a particular personality, object, or goal. This sense of the term is controversial, having divergent definitions both in popular culture and academia, and has also been an ongoing source of contention among scholars across several fields of study. The word cult is usually considered a pejorative, which is an insult, like to say somebody you're part of a cult. I guess, unless you really are part of a cult, then it's just calling a spade a spade.
Okay.
And it's not to be confused with a cult following, Nate.
Yeah.
As we mentioned earlier, which is like, I think that cult following is like Barstool Sports, Joe Rogan. To be fair, Comedy Bang Bang. I got 2 new shirts from them in the mail this week. So, but Rocky Horror Picture Show, definite cult following. People go into the live shows and sing along. Star Trek, Twin Peaks, Arrested Development.
Yeah, to be fair, something kind of blossoms later on in life. Like it didn't have a big following when it first came out, but then all of a sudden, as a resurgence, people like going back to it and making it larger than what it was.
Oh, for sure. I think there's a lot of that. It's word of mouth, right?
Yeah.
It didn't get all the recognition. No articles were being written about it. But like, I think, I'm trying to think like for cult following, I feel like things like The Haunting of Hill House and Dark and stuff would get that status because they're so fucking well done.
Okay, so you're saying Netflix shows.
Those are 2 examples. What about The Leftovers, HBO?
All right.
That's a cult following. Because once you hear, like, it's different in the way people talk about them. Like, if you said, hey, what is this show? Like, are you watching... I don't know.
House of Dragon.
Okay. Pick what I'm watching. But I'd be like, let's say it was. I'd be like, yeah, it's good. Or, it's interesting. Or, a lot of incest and death and murder and stuff like that. A lot of dragons. But if you get to me, you're like, hey, Todd, how's Leftovers? Or like The Americans? I'm like, dude, it's so fucking good. Like, I don't think you understand.
Yeah.
You need to see this if you want your life to be complete.
Okay.
That's the cult following stuff.
Yeah. All right. Well, back to cults, not cult following.
Okay. Yeah, traditional cult, sorry.
Yes.
The pejorative cult.
So I went to WikiHow.
You fucking cheap son motherfucker.
And I figured...
Jonathan, cut him off from Wikipedia. We need parental controls on Nate's computer.
And I figured, hey, let's see if Todd can make his own cult.
I would love to.
So there's 3 main things.
Does it hurt my reputation that I already have people drinking a mass amount of poisonous punch?
No.
In my backstory. Okay.
So, first you want to start with picking an obsession. So choose a subject or activity that improves your life, something that you're passionate about, something that you think will benefit others.
Oh, God. On the spot?
I know, it's on the spot.
Fuck.
Todd making a cult.
Ooh. But it has to, like, it could be anything. It doesn't have to even be anything, like, obscure.
No.
Puzzles.
Okay, Todd thinks, okay. So, that's easy. Improves your life because, thinking.
It helps your brain functions.
All right.
And it makes you less lonely.
Okay, well.
That's my pitch.
All right. Well, forming a group is the second part of this. Mm-hmm. So obviously, first off, choose a leader. All right, easy enough. Yourself. Cool.
Yep, that's me.
Rules of the cult.
Rules of the cult. Once you start a puzzle, you finish the puzzle.
Oh, shit, I'm out.
Yeah, Nate, you're already drinking the punch.
Does it have to be within a day, time period? Like, what do they got to do exactly?
Depends on the piece count. If it's 500 pieces, you better be done that fucking day.
Yeah.
Maybe hours. I might even give you, like, if you're part of my cult, you have to have shown your puzzle-making skills.
Yeah.
If it's like a 1,500, I'll let you slide to the next day.
Yeah. Okay. And next, find a place to practice or worship.
Your local libraries. We're just going to commandeer them.
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
It was one of my notes got cut off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you got a phone call or something.
Come up with a slogan.
Your life's not complete until the puzzle is.
All right, good enough. Okay. It works.
Okay.
And then the last part, it says becoming cultish.
Becoming cultish? Yeah. Do I have to buy robes and shit?
I was like so whoever wrote this was like, this sounds like a good thing, right? Let's say becoming cultish.
You have to drip wax on your balls as you're doing a puzzle.
So make sure all behavior lines up with the party platform.
Okay, yep.
So refer to your concept as the only true idea.
It is the only true idea. See, when you meet people, you have to put your hands together in a certain pattern so that your hands collapse like a puzzle piece would.
Oh, all right. So you got a handshake and everything for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and find ways to grow your group.
Oh, social media, I guess. I don't know.
That's probably
I'll
the
get
best
a puzzle
way.
TikTok. I'll get everybody on algorithm of puzzle TikTok.
So what's like the punishment? That's the other thing.
Straight up death.
But how? You gotta have a clever way. Like, are you gonna stick with just the kool-aid, or
What I do is every month they have to put together a completely all white puzzles. They have to put it together. But once they get done, then you put on the little coding that reveals a message. And so they sometimes have to give themselves their own death warrant that says, if you reveal and it says, you're dead to us, and then or you're the missing piece, then you go, oh, fuck, and then you're dead. But then you had to do all the puzzle just to get to that point.
Oh, dang. I figured it would have been like, all right, you didn't finish the puzzle in time, you're going to lose one hand.
But then
next time, it's your life.
But that hurts the puzzle making.
Do better.
We prize our hands. This is like a hand model thing. You gotta take care of them. But we are inclusive, so you could have like somebody that puts the puzzle together for you, but you have to tell them like, get that piece, that one goes there.
Oh, that'd be hard.
Hey, but we do the effort to get people feel inclusive in my goddamn cult. Everybody has a piece and a place in my cult.
You get someone to help out that's fucking colorblind. No, the gray one. No, the gray one.
I just want to see them put together the bad puzzle, and it says you're the missing piece, you're dead, and the guy just gets up and walks away. It's like, ooh, that doesn't count for me, right? Like, it's
just slides off the table. I couldn't get it, guys. I couldn't figure it out.
Or would it be better if there was a missing piece at the very end?
Ooh.
So if you could never complete your puzzle, then it's done.
That's where like only people will know. It's like myth, the missing piece. Oh, it's in that closet there, or something like that.
No, even better. Sorry, I really gotta own my cult here. Is once they realize there's one piece missing, I walk into the room and I hand them the last piece, but it's an arsenic tablet that they have to put in front of me.
All right, yeah, I like it.
Okay, all right. So we're really focused on the killing people for not completing puzzles portion of my cult. But guys, we have activities. We have weekly meetups at the local water park.
All right.
Like, yeah.
I can see it now. I can see you bashing on shitty puzzle makers and all that too.
Oh God. Oh yeah. We're Ravensburger or bust at this cult. Okay.
Yeah.
Ravensburger. That's what you have to chant at some of our meetings.
Nice.
They get no money for that. It's not free advertising for Ravensburger.
Yeah.
Should I ask you what cult you would do?
I have no idea.
Cool.
And I'm
cult
on the
of nonchalance.
Yep. I don't have the means to, run that kind of shit.
Just the no energy to do it. Like you don't care enough.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't. Trust me, I'm lazy too. I'll do it. Okay. Well, then I went through the types of cults.
Okay.
And there's a few different types. So there's the destructive cult, which generally refers to groups whose members have, through deliberate action, physically injured or killed other members of their own group or other people. The Ontario Consultants on Religious Tolerance specifically limits the use of the term to religious groups that, quote, have caused or are liable to cause loss of life among their membership or the general public. That sounds fair.
Mm-hmm.
There's doomsday cults, which we know about.
Yep.
People still do that where it's like, hey, this is the end date. Parks and Rec had an ongoing one about that where they keep trying to rent out the park and say this is when it's going to happen. And then they'd go out there, they'd see that the planet didn't get destroyed. And then we go, oh, actually, how are you free? Like, what about next month on a Tuesday? Like, sorry, we've got this other thing. Oh, what about the Thursday? That's perfect or whatever.
Yeah, and it worked out for Ron, just selling recorders.
That's true, yeah. So these doomsday cults is an expression which is used to describe groups that believe in apocalypticism and millenarianism, and it can also be used to refer both to groups that predict disaster and groups that attempt to bring it about. In the 1950s, American social psychologist Leon Festinger and his colleagues observed members of a small UFO religion called the Seekers for several months, and recorded their conversations both prior to and after a failed prophecy from their charismatic leader.
Yeah, failed prophecy.
That stings. But the thing is, people continue to believe.
Oh, yeah. No, they do. It's weird because
you didn't pray hard enough.
Trying to find something to, I guess, grasp on. And that's where it's weird because, the people that get stuck into cults are just looking for something to, grasp on.
They want to be part of something.
Yeah. They want to have
It's like when people join gangs and stuff, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's just gangs for adults that are...
So gangs are just cults.
Yes, calling you out.
All right.
Don't come at us. A political cult is a cult with a primary interest in political action and ideology. Groups that some have described as political cults, mostly advocating far-left or far-right agendas, have received some attention from journalists and scholars. MAGA. Let's see. There's also cults of polygamy and stuff like that. So, these are the sexy cults. Cults that teach and practice polygamy, marriage, which is marriage between more than two people. Most often, polygyny, which is one man having multiple wives, have long been noted. Although there are a minority in the cults, apparently. But I think of Is the big M a cult? Mormonism?
I guess
that's the polygamy.
I mean,
Joseph Smith, isn't that his name?
Yeah. I mean, I guess a lot of religions, when you look at it, could be a cult. Because, at what point does...
But this is a polygamous cult in itself, though. It's involved around sex. Jesus wasn't having to try everybody bone him.
No.
But those abs.
Yeah.
What was that show that talked about his gutters? Do you remember that?
No.
I think that was It's Always Sunny. But anyway, look that up. In most cults, Freudian slip, most churches and stuff are cults, yes.
Yeah.
But the ones that focus on hey, this one leader is so hot, everybody has to have sex with him, and then he has multiple kids across all his different cult members, even the married ones, it's it's an honor to have my wife. That's embarrassing.
Yeah. But
it's also the ones that get the most attention. So that even though they're a minority of cults, they're the ones that get all the TV shows and documentaries about them.
Yeah.
So there's an estimated around 50,000 members of polygamous cults in North America, but they're definitely viewed negatively by both legal authorities and mainstream society. And this view sometimes includes negative perceptions of related mainstream denominations because of their perceived links to possible domestic violence and child abuse. Because it's a whole fucked up system within that.
Yeah.
But it's only cool if you're the leader. Who's...
I guess, even that, yeah.
But if you're the sick fucking leader, then you're he's got all the benefit.
I mean, I guess you could say that, but in the sense of it, people will probably think it's cool no matter what, because they're fucking all in. They don't give a shit.
Literally?
Yes, they're fucking all in, for sure.
Yeah, so not good. We do not condone polygamous cults. Then there is... so there's the other type of... I'm going to call it, what do they call this? It's kind of the same vein of religious cult. So sociologist and historian Orlando Patterson has described the Ku Klux Klan, which arose in the American South after the Civil War, as a heretical Christian cult. And he has also described its persecution of African Americans and others as a form of human sacrifice. During the 19th and early 20th centuries, the existence of secret Aryan cults in Germany and Austria strongly influenced the rise of Nazism, we know that. Modern-day white power skinhead groups, those little turds, in the United States tend to use the same recruitment techniques as groups which are characterized as destructive cults. Totally fucking checks out right there.
Oh, yeah.
Then you've got all sorts of... Then there's terrorism cults. But the most notable, and I don't know if you heard of this, is Jim Jones.
Nope.
No? Okay, he's the guy behind Jonestown. Heard about Jonestown?
No.
Nathaniel.
Guys, I live under a rock.
Your cult is living under rocks.
Yeah.
If you don't live under a rock, you're not part of my cult. How do we meet? We don't. We all sit in our different rocks.
We just don't learn about shit. We just ignore the world.
Well, Jim Jones is very, very famous, so that's why I focused on him. But he was an American preacher, political activist, and mass murderer. He led the People's Temple, a new religious movement between 1955 and 1978, in what he called revolutionary suicide. Jones and the members of his inner circle orchestrated a mass murder-suicide in his remote jungle commune at Jonestown, Guyana, on November 18th, 1978. Jones and the events which occurred at Jonestown have had a defining influence on society's perception of cults. Like, that made it mainstream. Like, holy shit, you can get a bunch of people to kill themselves in honor of, like, this idealism that you created.
Yeah.
It said that the People's Temple sometimes conducted what Jones referred to as, quote, white nights. During such events, Jones would sometimes give the Jonestown members 4 options. A, attempt to flee to the Soviet Union. B, commit revolutionary suicide. C, stay in Jonestown and fight the purported attackers. Or D, flee into the jungle. And it says, on at least 2 occasions during White Nights, after a revolutionary suicide, Jesus criminy, vote was reached, a simulated mass suicide was rehearsed. So they would rehearse these mass suicides. Temple defector Deborah Layton described the event in an affidavit as saying, everyone, including the children, were told to line up. As we passed through the line, we were given a small glass of red liquid to drink. We were told that the liquid contained poison and that we would die within 45 minutes. We all did as we were told. When the time came when we should have dropped dead, Reverend Jones explained that the poison was not real and that we had just been through a loyalty test. He warned us that the time was not far off when it would become necessary for us to die by our own hands.
Jeez.
And then he eventually did it.
Well, yeah, but still, like, all right, yeah, cool. Drink it.
Yeah, and they just did it. They just did it.
You have that one guy that joined the cult, man. I'm out of this fucking life. I'm in so much debt. I fucked so much shit up.
Oh, yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm out. Yeah. Or that's the, can you get the insurance money, like we do the payout, if you joined a suicide cult and did it? Does that still count as like,
yeah, I
pay
don't
the
know
family?
how that would work.
Because you're like mentally not capacitated
right?
instead of incapacitated, you know?
Damn. Todd just figured out a way to murder someone, I think. No.
Welcome to the puzzle parade.
Puzzle parade, that's your cult name.
But yeah, Jim Jones, very, very big famous one. Now you know about him. You'll see him, now that you've like heard his name, you'll probably see him referenced. And there's I'll mention some other reference towards the end here, but for now, that's all I have for cults.
All right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's what you got?
That's it, yeah.
Wow. Does that mean we're ready for the movie of the week?
We are.
And Nate, remind us again what the movie of the week is.
It is 2019's
Ready or Not. Oh. How dare you?
Oh, that one felt good though. That was on the same time.
And I even pushed the button.
I know.
Guys, it was my first time.
Nice. How'd it feel?
Like I pushed a button.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, we saw this right before the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
And it's directed by Matt Bettolini-Olpin and Tyler Gillette.
Yep.
Or Gillette, I don't know. It stars Samara Weaving as Grace. You'll probably recognize her from 3 billboards outside of Ebbing, Missouri. Bill and Ted, she's the daughter Thea. And she's in Ash vs. the Evil Dead. And she will be in the upcoming Scream 6.
All right.
She's a great actress. Adam
Get
Brody.
You back on board, though, for Scream?
Oh, yeah. I was going to watch it anyway. I know I should respect the Neve Campbell not being in it.
Yeah.
Or you know what? I'll probably wait to hear the reviews first.
Okay. That's fair.
I don't know. Anyway, Adam Brody as Daniel. He's from the OC. I love Adam Brody. He's so good. He's one of my favorite actors. Mark O'Brien as Alex. Henry Cerny as Tony. Andy McDowell as Becky, who, Groundhog Day, you know Andy McDowell.
Yeah.
She's famous. Melanie Scrofano as Emily. Elise Levesque as Charity. I'm butchering all these names. John Ralston as Stevens the butler. Nikki Guadagni as Aunt Helen. And Christian Brune as Fitch. And he is from Orphan Black.
Yeah.
Super good in that show, by the way. If you liked him as Fitch in this, funny motherfucker, as I think his name is Donnie in Orphan Black. But yeah, what's the synopsis there, Nate?
The synopsis is...
Back of the box.
Yes. When a young bride marries into a ridiculously rich and delightfully deranged family...
Delightfully?
Yes. Her wedding night becomes her worst nightmare as she's forced to play a lethal game of hide-and-seek and must fight to stay alive. Then it kind of just goes through co-starring. That's about it.
Which we already did. Box.
Yep.
Yeah, mine was like... Mine was pretty quick. A bride's wedding night takes a sinister turn when her eccentric new in-laws force her to take part in a terrifying game.
Yeah.
Much more vague.
Yeah. So overall, thoughts on the movie?
Well, yeah,
like
this is my first time. It wasn't your first time. We both like it. We both think it's underrated. We both think you guys should watch it.
Yeah, it's a delight.
It's a delightfully disturbed comedy. Should we get right to it, Nate?
Might as well.
Spoiler alert. I did it again. All right. Well, so I broke it down.
Yep.
In my fashion.
All right.
We'll start this first one called The Flashback.
Yeah. Flashback starts off, and it's Aunt Helen getting married to her bride.
Yeah, and you don't know that yet.
Groom.
Her groom, yeah. Yeah.
And you don't know it yet, but then, of course, you have the two boys that start off, who are Alex and Daniel.
Yep.
And they are, I think it's Daniel protecting Alex.
Daniel's hiding Alex in the closet.
Yeah, trying to protect him from what's happening.
Yep.
And pretty much they end up catching the girl, or catching the groom.
Yes. But Aunt Helen is terrified. She doesn't want it to happen, but then she almost you see her compose herself okay, I guess we have to do this.
Yeah.
And you're like, all right.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's people in mass. They're hunting down a groom in his tuxedo still and everything. It's very fucked up.
Oh, yeah. And that's kind of it for the beginning.
That's it. And then we go to the wedding.
Yeah, it's a very quick start. It's nice, pace throughout this entire movie.
It is, yeah.
Because it's an hour and a half.
Yeah, just over.
So real short, easy watch.
Yeah, and it's super fun.
Yes. When it comes to horror movies, when it has that comedy, it doesn't take itself too seriously. It still kind of has a point of oh, you can laugh at some of this stuff, but as well as enjoy the horror aspect.
Fucking line.
It is, but
because there are some really good horror movies that don't have any.
Oh yeah, no. I guess for me, it's what I enjoy.
Yeah, that makes sense. Probably the Midnight Meat Train. This is part we'll enjoy, right? So at the wedding, the bride-to-be starts, and we get our first shot of her. She's in a white, beautiful wedding dress, smoking a cigarette.
Oh, yeah.
And that comes into play at the very end.
Yeah. Throughout this entire movie, they made 17 dresses for her just for this movie.
I heard that.
Going through all the different phases throughout the entire movie, I'm like, that's a lot of work.
But it pays off because you see how fucked up the situation gets based on the deterioration and discoloring of her dress. Yes. But yeah, so we find out they've been together for a year and a half. Which leads into my biggest fault of this entire movie, and that Alex has been away from his family this whole time, which doubles down on the biggest fault in this movie. But Daniel, now an adult, so this is Alex, the young kid that got hit in the closet. He's marrying Grace, who is our Samara Weaving, our bride, and Daniel is Adam Brody, the grown-up kid that hit him. And he has reservations about it. You can tell he's kind of you sure you want to join this family? Okay, that's what you're going to do. Alex isn't as on the fence as he should be in that moment.
No, yeah, he's.
But you get some more backstory that they're the Ladomas.
Yeah, Ladomas, and they
Gaming
own
empire.
A bunch of board games.
Yeah,
that's where they got their fortune. They're so rich off all these different games.
Yep, and they're at the Ladomas, which translates to Dominion, basically.
Yeah.
And it's kind of played in there when she's is it the gaming empire, the dynasty? He's domain, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
I wrote down that the dad says very loudly to Daniel, he could have done so much better.
Yeah.
I was can she not hear that?
Right?
He's saying it out loud.
Yeah, 100%.
Anything for the wedding?
Wedding, nah, it was pretty straightforward, quick. They didn't do a whole lot set up for this.
You see the grandma staring, I always thought she was grandma, but it's Aunt Helen.
Yeah, she's very creepy, just does a great job of just staring. And that should have been a red flag for him. What the fuck's up with your aunt? She doesn't say anything. She just stares. She's kind of freaking me out.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't know any of the family at all.
This is the first time she's meeting all of them, I think.
Yeah. It's kind of fucked up.
Again, so I tease the biggest fault in this movie. Mm-hmm. And so, they do hunt her. We know that from the synopsis and everything like that. He fucking knew this was going to happen, or this was potentially going to happen.
This is where he's the biggest piece of shit.
Just don't marry her.
Yeah. Well, he could have told her, hey, so this is my family and this is what they do. Yeah. We have a weird thing that...
And she wouldn't believe him.
No, she wouldn't.
But he knows it's real, so he's still, to protect her, he would not marry her. If he loved her, he would not marry her.
Right?
Because his excuse later is you would have left me, right, if I didn't propose. Are you fucking kidding me?
Explain it.
But my biggest fault is that it's only a year and a half. You had to marry her within a year and a half of meeting. Mm-hmm. You didn't even have an engagement.
No.
So she would have left him a year and a half after knowing him during the bonathon, as she calls it.
Yeah.
Because with him knowing that she could get murdered for marrying him.
That's
the only fault where I'm dude, this is really flimsy on your logic, dude. But everything else is fun.
Yep.
And plays into it.
Yeah. But yeah, it starts off, after they get married, they go up to the room.
The Ladomus room.
Yes. And they start getting it on. They start getting a little frisky. Yep. And the fucking aunt walks in.
She's just standing in the background.
She's like, goddamn creep. And I mean, she's like going, like getting ready to, get down on him. And she's like, what the fuck is your aunt doing?
Would Aunt Helen have said anything?
I don't think so.
Because she didn't say anything until
she
Grace
noticed.
saw her.
Yeah.
And she was just standing there perving it up in the dark. She's all zip. Oh, guys, we got to get to the Domus room.
Yeah, and she just kind of starts like, hey, so got to get ready for, the game night thing. And he's like, oh, shit. And she's like, what do you mean game night thing? Well, we have a tradition in our family that we go downstairs after your wedding and we play a game.
At midnight, we play this fucking game.
Yeah.
And she's like, that's kind of weird, but okay.
Yeah, she goes along with it. She doesn't really think anything of it. She's just like, sure, I'll buy into it. I'll go for it.
Yeah. Because why would you think anything worse of it? You think this family's just... for a gaming empire, I can almost be like, okay, this is just something they really love to do. Mm-hmm. I'll just go with it. Although I am trying to bone him right now. Call this
I think this movie would be better if you didn't know going in that they're going to hunt her down. Like, you go in like, oh, they just have a weird tradition. Okay. And then finally you realize, oh, shit, this is real.
Yeah, I could see that. But you'd have to know more of a movie premise than just that, right? You'd have to know.
Yeah. Because
otherwise your synopsis would be all, a new bride meets the family and plays a game. And that would be it. Okay.
Yep.
Which I guess is a little mysterious. So yeah, she learns about the tradition. Becky, the mom, Andy McDowell, loves her because she brought Alex back to the family since he abandoned it. So he already knows how bad it is, hasn't been back there, but still decides I'm going to come back and marry her and do this. Like, Alex is just the fuck of this movie.
Yeah.
But then I was like, even if she pulled the old maid card as they like in there and she played just that game, she would still have to accept what they're going to do potentially in the future. Either way, she has to come to accept murder.
Here's what I think it is. So, the whole like box, cursed, whatever, devil that's running it. I think the reason why is because you had Aunt Helen who was in love with her groom.
Yep.
You have Alex who was in love with Grace.
Yep.
And they were too good to be swayed over to the devil. So that's why they got stuck with that card.
Oh, you think
so? He
so?
picked it for them to where he knew that they couldn't be swayed.
But what about Daniel? Daniel is a good guy.
He was born into that family.
But no, he married. He brought somebody into it.
He brought somebody in, but she was a peasant or whatever you want to call kind of type deal that married into this family for the money because she was like, hey, you know
so
what
you're saying
like.
the groom for Aunt Helen was too good of a person and Samara Weaving's Grace is too good of a person. Okay.
Because like all these other people seems like pieces of shit. They're all in for it. They don't care.
Yes.
They want to keep the status quo of being rich.
Yeah.
So I feel like that kind of plays into it.
That's true. Well, speaking of the people they meet, they meet Fitch and Emily, the crazy motherfuckers. Do they have 2 children? Yeah, Emily's doing coke. She's the daughter of the family. Yep. Fitch has married in, but he almost seems like the novelty, like the fun of doing this. He's kind of like, oh, this is unique.
Right.
But he knows he's going to have to murder somebody if they pull a hide and seek card.
Yeah.
And then, she's the 2 psycho with her kids that are getting the nannies, like, or one of the 3 maids are reading to her kids. Daniel has the evil wife, who seems to be the only one, other than the dad and aunt, that gets a weird thrill out of wanting to do this.
Right.
Like, she's, like, fucked up as the rest of the family. The rest seem to almost not like to do this. The dad's kind of to be like, oh, it's our duty. Aunt's like, yep, we're going to do this.
Yeah.
Even the sister, the crazy Emily, is kind of like, oh, fuck. Like, no one wants to do it.
No.
Except for Charity and the dad and the aunts. They're like, yeah, this is just something we're going to do.
Right.
But yeah, so then she draws the cards. This is like feels like a Hellraiser type box.
Right.
But like for playing cards.
The way it just opens up and she gets it and she's just like, all right, cool. I guess we'll play the game. She's all in for it. Still not sure what's going on. She even does like, oh, toast to Mr. LeBeau or
LeBeau.
Yeah. And they're all like, oh, yeah, toast.
LeBeau,
like you can feel the tension behind them of being like,
you could cut it with a knife, mate.
And from there, she's like, how do I win this game? He's like, well, I guess if you stay hidden till dawn.
Yep.
She's like, huh, yeah, that's not going to happen.
Right, which, because it's midnight, so what are you talking, like 6 hours?
Yeah.
Ish? Depending on what part of the country they're in?
Yep.
Nate, what are the fucking rules? Because they're not written down.
No.
So who knows what the real rules? It's just passed down, hopefully. Why is that you must be killed or killed? Because there's no real proof of that. They mentioned another family at some point, like towards the end, like, well, you remember what happened to them? Yeah. And it's like, but are you implying that the devil also made a deal with that family and they knew about that deal and watched them die by not doing it?
One of their relatives.
But would the whole family, like the house, where's the family line end if somebody doesn't do the game? Doesn't the whole bloodline go? then they all would have been dead already.
Yeah, well, it just matters on just that family member that broke the rules. So they went out, they got married, not at the mansion or anything like that. And that's how they died, because they weren't at the mansion, didn't do the traditional way.
Right, but I think the dad mentions towards the end, like, if we don't get them by dawn, what happens? We're like, well, you know what happened to the other guys. And it's like, somebody didn't get them by dawn or didn't do it.
Yeah.
And the entire family went. And I was like, so did somebody else make a deal and they all just knew about it?
Maybe, I don't know.
This is weirdly one of those times where I'd like to see like a short, like another 15, 30-minute short of like the history behind like how the devil made this pact with them and who he made him with and what the rules are a little bit. Because again, it's super fun, but it's like, if you think about it too hard on some spots, you're like, interesting, okay. Yep. Maybe just don't do this. Wasn't going to say, oh, why doesn't she get to play fair? Why don't they get to tell her the rules before she just leaves? Because she could stand out in the hallway and they open the door and be like, oh, you didn't hide, dead.
I think it's one of those unwritten rule things that they put in there as well.
But the cameras are too cheap?
Well, yeah, I mean...
You have to use the guns
it's
that
hard,
they had?
because like, this one you have to kind of throw out the logic of a lot of that, because... She goes and hides, and they still cheat and use the cameras, but they don't tell her the rules.
Well, Alex uses them. They don't.
Yeah.
They never actually use them.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It's hard to say.
I'm just like, what are the rules here, devil?
You just watch it.
What's that?
Just watch it.
Just watch it. What, you mean? The audience just watch the movie?
Yeah.
I'm not saying don't watch the movie. We're obviously saying watch it. We break down some issues, and then we'll get to the good stuff.
Yeah.
The whole premise between a devil making a deal for a hide-and-seek game and how does this work by dawn and whatever... It's fun to play and to talk about.
Yeah.
Watch the movie. Yes, Nate, you son of a bitch. Next scene, the bedroom reveal. So this is where Alex did sneak out of the room that he was supposed to stay in, out of the Domus room, so we could tell her.
Yeah. So pretty much grabs her into the room. They hide behind a bed because they hear someone coming in.
Yep.
At that moment, they realize it's the maid.
Yep.
She's looking around, doesn't see anything, so she's getting ready to walk out of the room. As she's walking out of the room, Emily comes in, high on coke, and just figures, hey, I'm going to shoot before I look, pretty much, and kills the maid. Right there, that sets a tone for Alex, and well, not Alex, but Grace.
Yep.
In that moment of like, what the fuck is going on?
Yes.
So...
It was a good little thing, because I was wondering that too as I got to it. I was like, how does she remember that this is happening? I forgot like what made her realize it. Because if she gets caught, at first she was hiding in the dumbwaiter. If she stays in there, they open it and just shoot her. It's like, well, how does she get out of that situation just by blind luck? It's cool for her to get the knowledge offhand by seeing somebody die, because even if Alex told her in that moment, she still wouldn't believe him that the family's about to murder me.
Oh yeah, no, she wouldn't.
So it's like she needed somebody to die. So I liked that happened.
Yeah. And pretty much the family comes in, they figure out what's going on. They're like, all right, we got to hide the body so that way she doesn't find it. They don't know she's in there yet.
Hence my flipping of the coin at the beginning of the pod that we didn't do, Nate. Because they always pick up a dead body by flipping a coin, heads or tails. If it's heads, you take the head.
Yep. I was like, that's smart.
Yeah. It's a fun little thing. They're always playing games. Right?
Yep. But yeah, so they leave, and then from there, Alex has to explain to Grace, hey, you got to go this way. You got to get out of here. I'm going to unlock the doors because everything's on lockdown. She cannot get out.
Yep.
So at that point, she freaks out, runs.
This is where she takes off the bottom of her dress. This is where she started to get like,
and just so that way she could run. She's got yellow Converse on and all that.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool visual.
Which they had to paint because they didn't make yellow Converse anymore.
Oh, interesting.
So, but as she's going down, it was a left or right decision, and she forgets in that moment, was it left, was it right? Of how to get to the kitchen.
Oh, but she goes to the kitchen.
But that's later.
What the fuck you hitting this mic?
Yeah, that's later because she runs into him as they're dragging the body.
Oh, that's right.
Because she went the wrong way.
That's right.
And I was like, it makes sense the way she sold it of like freaking out, like as her portraying that character, she shows like terror and fear.
Yes.
Rather than just being like, all right, I should just run and be scared. Like she does a really good job throughout the entire movie portraying everything that she does.
That's true. Her eyes, she has bigger eyes, I will say, like very expressive eyes.
Like at the beginning of the movie, her eyes were fucking blue.
Yeah.
Like really blue.
Yeah, it's she's really good at emoting of what she's feeling. Yeah. So she's perfect for this role. So yeah, then we jump to the study and the kitchen. Mm-hmm. And this is where you're saying she went into the study and she runs and Daniel goes in there and Daniel's like, oh, hey, like I'm going to have to tell him, but I don't want to, but I've got to. He doesn't have to.
No, he doesn't have to. He's fighting his own battle or whatever.
Yeah.
Because he's an alcoholic. And it seems like as the movie goes, he kind of progresses through different like drunk stages.
Yeah. He's like, I just want to get
like
a drink.
Forgetfulness of, okay, I should probably do this, like different things.
So yeah, so then you get the family kind of runs in, like they have an idea that Daniel they know he doesn't want to do it. Let's just say that's not
even his wife. Yeah, she knows that he's not about it, but she's all for it because she's like, listen, you know where I came from as a person, so this has to happen.
So yeah, I'll continue this deal with the devil.
Yeah.
And so then we get to the tenth scene, but it's funny, in the kitchen, where Steven's the butler. Why does Stevens give a shit if this family does this to fruition? He's going to get paid either way. He's just a butler.
Yeah.
He doesn't get any of the clout that they get, but he's willing to help murder an innocent person.
Oh, yeah.
He gets nothing out of this deal.
Oh, yeah. It's ridiculous.
But when he's like singing the 1812 overture. He just keeps singing over and over again. And she's like trying to cock the gun that she stole, Victor's old gun that has fake ammo. And he's just like, I love it's like, it's like click, and he looks around. And he keeps doing it. Here's it again. And he keeps doing it until the door opens, or until Alex gets it unlocked because he's watching her on the camera.
Yes. But kind of back to the gun and all that, they all get shit weapons.
They do. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Fitch gets a really shit.
They all get old, shitty weapons, and Fitch gets a crossbow.
I love it.
And at one point in the movie, you see him just sitting there watching a YouTube video, how to use your crossbow.
Yeah.
It's just so good because he's just like a ridiculous character in the movie, but it fits so well.
Yeah, and you see her, that's when she's like jumping out the window and stuff, but he's like, or they're upstairs talking. I think he might be using the restroom at that point, but later he's also like, he's texting a friend. He's like, oh, you fucker. He's like laughing to himself. He's like, well, he's just trying to learn how to kill somebody with this crossbow. Yeah. It felt like in Mr. Right, where the guy gets the old shotgun. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Magoo, or not Magoo. Elmer Fudd gets it. It reminded me of that a lot.
Yeah, it does. But
fish out of water.
Because the guy in the video as well was one of the writers for the movie.
Oh, that's fun.
So I was like, nice little tidbit to get something like that. And
I was like, they didn't really find a how-to crossbow video, right? And then they have to pay the rights, so it's probably best they did themselves.
Right. It's a simple video, just like, all right, get them in a room, use that crossbow. How to use your crossbow. Simple as that.
Yep. The Aunt Helen got the fucking giant axe. I was like, if I was Grace, I would go kill that aunt immediately.
Oh, yeah.
Old lady with the fucking giant axe that she can barely use. Fucking chop her own head off with that.
Yeah.
Little turd.
So yeah, you get back to her fighting the butler, Steven.
Yep.
And she throws a boiling pot of water at his face.
To the dome, dude.
And to the point to where he's like scarred and looks like fucked up. And they make a joke about it kind of as the movie goes. So she escapes at that moment.
Yep. And meanwhile, Alex, he's watching the dad and Daniel go into the room, and he nearly kills the dad. He's choking the dad out before he like gives up because he realizes like, I'm about to kill my own father or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
But it was cool to see him like, because the entire movie you're like, is Alex going to be really good? Mm-hmm. He's good for 85% of this movie.
Oh yeah.
Spoiler. But yeah, so then he gets cuffed to the bed railing for like the last half of the movie.
Yeah, and apparently he's able to saw through.
Yeah. Why don't you just stand up and use your shoulders, and it's just a piece of decorative wood on the end of a bed.
Yeah, but I mean, depending on what kind of wood that is.
You're going to chop through it with the cuff?
No, that's the other part that I find fucking ridiculous, too.
You wouldn't have better scratched the surface with that.
Yeah, depending on what, because if you couldn't break through it, then yeah, you couldn't fucking, that's hours. You're past dawn. You're done.
You are past dawn. Don't let go. Do not collect Satan's bounty.
Yes.
The dumbwaiter. So we're back to the dumbwaiter and the escape. The maid.
Yes, the other third maid. Obviously, we didn't talk about the second maid, how she died.
Forgot about Jesus. There's because 3 that's maids. When yes.
Alex calls everyone into the room.
Did you hear my stomach?
No.
Did that pick up on Mike? No, anyway, keep going.
All right, sorry. When Daniel calls everyone, hey, she's in here. They all run in there. And this is where Fitch is like, I don't want this fucking crossbow.
Yep.
Gives it to his wife, Emily.
Yeah.
And the waitress comes in. As she walks in, just arrow straight through the mouth, and she's dead.
It's like, Emily, she's like, I'm just mess up everything. Like, no, you don't, honey.
Like trying to comfort her in that moment.
Oh, God.
Yeah. It's good. But yeah, then you get to the third butler maid. Yeah. And she's in the dumbwaiter. Well, Grace goes in there to hide.
Yep.
And as she's trying to hide, she finds that maid who's like, hey, they're after me, so they're not after you or anything like that. You're safe. You're perfectly safe. And she's like, oh, okay. Hey, she's over here. And she just blatantly calls them out right away. Yes. No hesitation whatsoever.
But then she gets crushed by a dumbwaiter. This is on par with as bad as Rose McGowan dying in Scream.
Yeah.
In the doggy door in the garage. These things do not have that much power. It crushes her to where she's bleeding from the mouth.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you don't know. It's an old house. This is possessed by the devil.
I don't think the devil's helping anything else. But it is a good visual.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool, and you hear the crunching, and she dies. She's like, oh, shit. And they're like, I think if Daniel's like, well, that's 3 for 3 or whatever. Like, that's all of them. Yep. But so, yeah, she dies in the dumbwaiter and then has to run. And that's when she gets to the roof.
Yes.
Which leads me, so she gets to the roof, jumps, and then she makes her way towards the side of the mansion to the
goat house,
to the goat barn, or whatever. Nate, how would you hide if you were in her shoes, in her yellow Converses?
I would hide in the hay,
just like get in the middle of a bale if you could,
like that, or in the hay with the goat pits or whatever. Maybe just really hide in the shit or something like that. I mean, if you already know your life is on the line, yeah,
it's true. Well. Hide on the roof. She was on the roof. I know they have hours to get there, and maybe eventually somebody goes to the roof. Maybe, but even then, they have those shitty weapons. No one's getting that shot.
Yeah,
I would either just lay down on the roof for the next few hours that are left. I would get into one of their giant hedges, get into the middle of the hedge, and just lay there. They're never going to find you by dawn. I think she easily could have gotten away from this many times because they were incompetent. Mm-hmm. Everybody hunting was incompetent.
Oh yeah.
Which makes for great comedy.
Yeah, it does, and I think that kind of goes throughout the movie of her actually also realizing that too.
Yes.
So she's in the goat house or whatever you want to call
it. The goat sacrifice barn.
Okay.
Because are they say they're sacrificing goats.
Yeah.
What does that do for them?
I don't know. Sorry, you want more story that they're not giving you.
I do. Well, because the hide and seek, I think it was like the one thing, the deal they had to make, but apparently they still have to make regular goat sacrifices to
Maybe
the
it's
devil?
for every board game they come out with.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
Nate's got the answer. I don't know if it's the right one, but he's got one.
But yeah, as she's in the goat house, one of the kids shows up, Emily
Georgie.
and Fitch's kid. And he sits there and has the gun and shoots her right through the fucking hand.
Yeah.
No hesitation.
That hole in their hand looks awesome.
It looks awesome, but fuck, it is so cringy because it comes up to the most cringy part later on.
Yeah, we'll get to it in just a second.
So
here.
she knocks out Georgie.
Wouldn't you execute that kid? You already know he's in this little cult devil worshipping house.
It would be hard to do that, but I feel like I would do something about it, try to tie him up.
I would throw him in the place I'm about to fall into when I'm done.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, there you go. You fucking tried to execute me, you little shit. It was a great punch. It's a great little gag of her just knocking his ass out. But put him in the goat pit.
Yeah.
Because Nate, spoiler, where does she go?
Yeah, she falls into the goat pit.
With the old groom, his body down there with his crossbows, arrows in him.
Yeah, and then you have the whole tension of her getting out with the rickety ladder.
Why is there a ladder getting out of that pit? Do you have to often go down there and do stuff?
Someone with,
But I did like it. That ladder does break because it's so fucking old, because it's probably never been used.
Yeah.
But that hand is infected to shit.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
It fell into dead goats and dead bodies and stuff and shit and everything.
Oh, it's been through far worse than that throughout the entire movie. Just
for sure.
Shit upon shit on it.
But her dress, so this is almost like the real big progression of her dress, and now she's covered, now she's like it's almost turning black a little bit because her hair is covered in just the grossest stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, anyway, she covers it with her
she
dress.
Has to climb out, breaks, and as it's breaking, it kind of builds that tension. You kind of see that nail at the top as she's climbing.
Yep.
And what does she do? Because she's holding on with one hand as it all breaks and falls down. She uses her other hand with the hole, and it goes up, and it goes right through the nail. She doesn't know it's there, but...
I think she saw it. She knew she had to do it.
Oh.
Yeah, she made the choice to do it.
And it is fucking cringy, because
you hear it, and...
It's right through the hole, and that's pretty much what's holding her up at the moment is her skin and bone and tendons
between
and
her fingers. Yeah. That's the only thing holding her from falling back into the death pit.
So, yeah, she makes it up out of the hole. And
her screaming is great in this, where she does like the...
She is like a fucking banshee in this movie. The way she like wails, her pipes on her, everything. Even
her pipes on
every scream in this movie, like she nails it for a horror scream.
And
totally. Like she has different tones for each scream too.
Yeah, the desperation screams.
Yes.
Yeah, that is I wrote that down. That was my ouch factor number one. I was like, God damn, were you cringe? You're like, Jesus.
Yeah.
And then the next scene is the temporary escape. This is where ouch factor 2 comes in really quickly, where she gets to that iron gate, pulls down one of the posts, and she's trying to squeeze through it.
Oh, yeah.
And they keep showing the close-up of her back where, like, one of the pieces of, like, little metal arrows.
Another progression.
Oh, it's just scraping across her back. You can hear, like, the flesh ripping.
But this is that moment where you're like, she knows she has to get out of here. It's either a chunk out of my back or death.
Yes,
That's pretty much all it is.
She makes the right decision.
Oh, yeah.
She makes a really stupid one real soon after this, but...
yeah.
I call this part just the fucking rich people, because she's bloody, she's hurt, she's screaming, she's alone, she's in the middle of nowhere, and she sees a car coming, and she's like, hey, she gets in, she stops the car, and she's like, get the fuck out of the road, and then drives away.
Yep.
And she I mean, this is where her acting is like at peak in this movie. She's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You fucking animal. You piece of shit, little tiny dick licker fucking asshole fucking rich people.
Yeah.
And that's like, she's stuck. She's stranded out there still. Nate, wouldn't you just at that point run into the woods in a straight line and never stop?
Yeah.
She stays next to the road the whole fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
And Stevens is like Michael fucking Myers in this part.
I guess there's that part, but also like she's in a foreign place. She doesn't know how far these woods go. Like, yeah, you can go straight.
But you just need to make it to dawn. That's all she knows.
Well, yeah. But at the same time, like she's got, open hand, possibly infection. So she's like, maybe if I stick on the road, another car comes that's not them per se.
What happens when she does see that Stevens is out there looking for her, and then she runs in the woods, but then later still gets caught in the woods by Stevens because he's near a road.
Yeah, it just works for him, I guess.
Fucking, again, he's the Michael Myers. Off screen, he's like GPS tracking her with like war paint on, like he's paratrooping in.
Yeah.
It's insane. But yeah, he doesn't run her over at the car probably because they need to keep her alive. We forgot to mention that. They need to wound her for the sacrifice.
It's not just kill her. Yeah, it's pretty much got to get her on a table, do a whole ritual, say some
that's what they were
jumbo.
Mad at. Yeah. Well, hail Satan. Yeah. So they get mad at Emily because they're like, what are you going to do? You shot her in the head. Like, you can't do that. We need her alive. Like, she would have already fucked up had she killed Grace at that point.
So, yeah. She's in the back of the car as Steven's driving back. And he's got him on video chat, the rest of the family. Like, guys, I got her. It's okay. It's saved.
It's pretty funny.
And it's great because, once again, he's jamming out and he's composing.
The 1812 overture still going on.
And as
the family on the screen watching is so good.
Yeah. She starts to get up out of the back and they see her wake up. They're like, Steven, behind you.
Turn up the fucking music,
the thing you want to yell in a movie of behind you, usually. And she just fucking kicks him with both feet in the face and doesn't hold back, gets another kick in.
Yep.
And they end up crashing.
And this finally kills Stevens.
Yes.
Oh, shit. Did we forgot the entire scene of him catching her in the field and they wrestle and she chokes his ass out with a piece of her dress.
Yep.
And then she gets in the car and she run his ass over, by the way. Double tap his ass. To what you were mentioning about Children of Men, you finish the guy off that's going to kill you.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Not finish him, but you kill him. And then so she's driving, and a really funny scene happens where she's talking to the OnStar representative, by the way, who is Matt Faxon,
yep, exactly.
who is the lifeguard from the way back.
Yep.
So great actor. I was like, I recognize that voice, and I had to wait for the credits. I was like, oh fuck, it's Matt Faxon. But he's like, you don't need to curse. He's like, this car has been reported as stolen, so I have to shut it off. And she's like, fuck. And then Stevens is right there with the dart gun, and then he shoots her, and knocks her out. Again, though, Stevens was so far back there, knocked out. He woke up, immediately called to report it stolen, got it turned off, not even, half a mile down the road, because he's right there at the window. This dude is the ultimate, he's the devil.
He is, he's like a dedicated butler, too.
It's insane.
Out of everything. Like, he's like, I'll fucking help you guys.
That's like if you hired Jack Bauer to hunt her down. You'd be like, he'd be just as successful as Stevens.
This is Alfred Pennyworth status.
Oh, fuck. Is this the Gotham prequel again? Right. But yeah, so then they do crash, and then Daniel finds her.
Yep. And he's pretty much, once again, like, hey, do I want to do this? Do I not want to do this? Ends up taking her in.
And do you think he only took her in because he's like, the dad's like, oh, did you see me there? And he's like, yeah, I'm drunk, not blind. He was going to let her go and then realized the dad was there and then turned her in.
Could be, yeah.
Because that's happened multiple times where he's like, fuck, they're going to see that I'm showing you favor.
Yeah, could be that.
Then the next point is called the poisoning.
Yep, so they begin the ritual.
Yep.
And throughout the ritual, they have to drink something. Whatever it is, who knows?
Yep.
And, well, lo and behold, Daniel poisons them all.
Yep, they're all passing around. He's the only one to not drink out of this goblet.
He's trying to make sure to help out about best he can. They all puke or whatever, and she escapes with Daniel. And they kind of say, like, hey, listen, so I want you to be free and all that. Go with Alex.
Yep.
But then also Alex, in the end, turns.
Right, well, so let's quick jump to the goat barn, because we do get a little quick scene of Daniel and Emily having to dump the bodies into the goat thing.
Yeah.
And that's when they find Georgie. And it's really cool because this is why Daniel's the best character. He's like, well, I would have told Alex not to marry her. He deserved a better brother, and we all deserve to die. You're seeing he is not fucking around with his family anymore. And Emily's like, well, my kids don't deserve to die. And then they see Georgie, and she's like, oh my gosh, you did so great. It's like, what did you do? It's like, I shot her. And then you look at Daniel's eyes, and he sees like the cycle is going to happen again. He's teaching them to be Alex and ruin their lives.
Exactly.
And so, then they choke up the blood. We fast forward to that. He's done that. Charity stops Daniel and Grace in the hallway and shoots Daniel because he's like, you were never gonna, what is it? What did she say? She said something about like, you never cared if I died or something happens, right? And he's like, I mean, like he kind of shows like his true colors. Obviously he's already poisoned him, and then she shoots him in the neck.
Yep.
And so you've seen Alex talk to his mom when he's handcuffed. The mom goes in and has like this big heart to heart. It's like, you love us, da da da.
Yeah.
You're back to the family.
Well, that's
we
where
love you.
Aunt Helen's there too as well.
Yeah.
She's saying like, listen, he needs to run this family.
Yep.
He's like the linchpin of us going forward.
Yep. So you hear that, you hear the mom speech, and then his best friend is Daniel. He's the only person he cares about in that family. Mm-hmm. He sees he runs in afterwards after Grace runs from that whole scene with Charity and realizes that Daniel's dead. And that basically solidifies Alex's heel turn. That's why you're like, you had to see Alex get broken down to be like, well, what do I care about now?
Yeah, they do a good job of breaking him down throughout the entire movie too, because the way Daniel kind of protected him in the very beginning, and then in the end, him seeing Daniel dead on the floor, not knowing if it was Grace or not who killed him, is what really just was like, nope, fuck it, all right, let's get her. Yeah, because you'll see it, and the second to last scene is the bludgeoning. Yeah. And that's where Grace is nearly killed by the crossbow. The mom has a crossbow miss, so she's like, well, I'm out of practice, you know? Andie MacDowell's great, dude. She's just great. And this is the kind of a role you don't really see her in. But then, dude, Grace fucking beats her to fucking death with the card box, with the devil's card box. Well, this is where she just realized these are regular people. Yeah. Like, I can take a lot of these fucking people and just fucks them up. The hair that stuck to the box, like, and you just see Andie MacDowell's like, it was good, like, good effects and everything like that of her just bludgeoned, and you're just like, holy shit. And then Alex does see her dead. Like, so everything's come together. Yeah. And then he even says, that's where Alex is like, well, now that this has all happened, you're never going to stay with me, are you? Yeah. Well, and now she's expendable. Yeah. And it's like, yeah, no shit. Of course she's not going to fucking stay with you. Of course she's going to leave, dude. You fucking psycho. You signed her up to die. Yeah. Instead of just in the beginning, hey, we can't get married. Just leave it at that. But no, So he knocks her out or whatever, captures her again. And then the exploding bodies. Yes. Hey, that is our final scene. Yeah. We're back in the Las Damas room. Yep. So they're trying to pretty much, once again, start the ritual with Alex there. Yep. Doesn't work out. You think this is like his like last redemption moment. Oh, yeah. Because he's like, he has to like, they're finally doing it. They're, Hail Satan! Hail Satan! Like, Jesus Christ. They like, this is fully, and this is not a mystery box of who's controlling all this shit. And then Alex has the knife above her, and you're like, is he going to stab himself? Is he going to stab the dad or something? Mm-hmm. Nope. He goes to stab her, but she gets out of the way and gets her shoulder stabbed or something. Yeah. Yeah. And from there, she pulls it out, and this is where her other scream comes in of just like, fuck off. I will kill you if you come near me. Don't fuck with me anymore. She's like a rabid raccoon in the corner, dude. Oh, like, you're like, fuck, dude, don't get near. She's like, zipping back and forth between the wild eyes. Oh, yeah. And and then the aunt realizes that it's dawn. Well, yeah, the sun rises up. She opens the curtains. The curtains open up, and they all freak out like fucking vampires. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. It's great. It's a good because, fake out. Throughout the entire movie, you're like, is this real? Yes. Is this not real? Like, you don't know. Yeah. If they're really cursed, or if they're just like, fuck it, we're gonna make this up so that way this is why we get our fortune. Is it a cult that believes that the doomsday's coming no matter what they do, or do they need to keep doing this, or is it just fucking bullshit? Like, I don't understand. And that's the part I love, because you're on the edge the entire time of not knowing, but then all of a sudden, boom, they blow up one by one, and it's a great visual effect. It really is, and the blood splatters against her face. Yep. And so she's like, boom, like I liked. You see, like, Fitch kind of be like, oh, man, like, it is real. Oh, no. And boom, he goes. And then the two kids run out the hallway. Emily follows you. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. You see all the blood come back in the room. And, meanwhile, we forgot to mention, the house is also on fire. Yes. She beat the dad nearly to death with the lantern and threw it against the curtains, and it started. So they didn't even realize that there was a fire maybe on the other room. So anyway, you've got blood splattering. You got fire starting in there. And then so everybody's dead, and then Alex doesn't explode at first. No, which is nice. Yes. Because you kind of want that, like, all right, he turned, so you want to see him, like, try to plead his case or something like that. He thinks he's safe. Yeah, he's like, oh, maybe I am chosen for a better purpose, and, oh, I love you, and, and then she's just like, I want a divorce. Yeah. And boom, there he goes. And she's smiling the whole time. She's laughing as they're exploding. It's so great to see her, like, it's almost like that you're so tired, you're delirious. Yes. But she's laughing as everybody keeps boom, boom, boom. Yeah. And when he dies, she just smiles. Yep. And then she lights a cigarette, sits on the stairs and
goes in front of where she got married, right in her ceremony spot.
Yeah.
And her dress is completely blood red.
Oh, yeah.
And she's smoking. So it's a parallel from the very beginning of the movie to the very end of the movie.
Oh, yeah.
That's where it is. You see the fire taking over the mansion behind her. The paramedics show up. And she's like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "Fucking in-laws," or something like that at the end. Oh, fuck. You actually see Mr. LaBelle.
Yeah, she kind of like...
So the demon is real. Yep. I mean, if you weren't already sure when everybody exploded.
Yeah, he kind of does like a little wink to her like, "You're good."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You completed the game.
Yep.
So Nate, how do you think this looks to the police afterwards?
Oh, 100% looks like she murdered them all.
She's in prison, right?
Like, there's no way around it.
No.
Unless, hopefully, the cameras were recording since they got him back up and running. Like, yeah, he hit the box, but hopefully it's still recorded during that entire time.
That's her only saving grace.
Because they were still on when, after that fact.
You hope it's in like a remote server, too. Like, uploaded to the cloud.
So that's what you're hoping, but honestly,
because she's got their blood all over her.
Yeah.
She's the only one alive. She's smoking a cigarette. She says in-laws at the end, like, "I hate them."
Yeah.
Dude, she's in prison at least for a little bit before they clear her case.
Oh, yeah. No, it's going to take a lot. But, I mean, what's your witness? The goat?
Yeah. Yeah, because everybody's fucking dead. Well, Stevens, if he's somehow alive in that car upside down.
I guess maybe her only saving grace is Nat Faxon. Her being like, "Hey, here's my witness. I fucking called and said people were trying to murder me, and this car was reported stolen." So
that still probably wouldn't hold up, but it is definitely hold up the side of, like, she tried to leave.
Or the rich guy that drove by.
Yeah.
Those are your two big witnesses right there, and that's it.
That's true.
So hopefully those would pan out for her.
Yeah, hopefully. We won't get a sequel, but it would be cool.
Yeah.
So general thoughts, Nate? Any questions? Because I really enjoyed this movie.
No questions. It's a good movie. It's quick. Does a good job of telling the story, what it needs to, and doesn't like beat around the bush with extra shit that needs to be in there. So...
Oh, and other things like my questions?
Yeah.
So, Nate, thoughts. What did this devil actually get out of this fucking deal? Because...
he got sacrifices of...
game part in one. Because, so, what we know from the devil is back when Aunt Helen's husband got killed, it's been decades since then. He's watched them play Old Maid in chess. Well, what does he get out of that?
That's where I went back to the whole, like, maybe because they only were able to get the good people. Like, you know, they were the only ones that were selected for ready or not.
But what does that get the devil? He just helps evil people be evil?
Hopefully the LaBelles overrule the world. It's a slow burn. It's one of his backup plans.
Just family heritage moving forward?
As it goes forward, maybe they kill, and then the family grows and kind of takes over. Maybe that's what I'm going for. I don't know, though.
Okay, I like that. Okay,
yeah,
that's good. I just picture him being like, oh, fucking Old Maid. Okay, I guess I'm gonna watch him play this, and then we'll wait for the next marriage.
Yep. And I got a question for you. Yeah. This will be a recurring thing for October. Let's put you in the movie, Todd. You surviving this movie or not?
Yeah, they're fucking incompetent.
Yeah.
If I get the heads up, like she got.
Yes.
If I don't get the heads up, they're just shooting me, standing behind a fucking bush or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, 100%. I think I'm in the same boat where I think I could get through. And if I don't get the heads up, I think I'd probably die because, like, I can hide from them till morning. I wouldn't, like, I feel like I'd be like, no, I'm going to stay in this spot. I'm going to wait till they fucking find me. I'm not going to leave this spot.
Yeah.
And that's what would be my death. Either they find me or they couldn't fucking find me.
Well, you'd get so bored too. I mean, she gives up very fast. But if it was like 3 hours down the road, you'd be like, oh man, okay, well, you see me, and then they'd shoot you, and you'd be like, oh, well, god damn it.
Right.
Like, it's like, you'd have to know. If I knew, if I had, it was in her shoes, yes, I think I'm surviving because they are bad shots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's also, I don't want to, like, say that she's just as good as us doing it.
Yeah.
Maybe we'd die because she's a badass. I don't know.
Yeah. The point in the goat barn, if I found myself in that situation.
Would you be able to put your hand through a nail to...
I mean, I guess it depends on your adrenaline at that point and what's going, but...
So would you survive? Are you saying the same thing like you would?
I think I would survive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unless... I would kill Stevens. I would have ran his ass over so fast. I had a question, like, so, you know, most of the people didn't want to do it, but the dad's like, I'll do it. Helen's like, I'll do it. Even the crazy wife. If only the dad and aunt feel the need to really keep it going, why not let them do the hunt? And the rest of them just sit in the Ladomus room.
Yeah.
Because apparently you don't need to do it. Alex didn't do it, and it wasn't against the rules. Daniel didn't really want to do it. It wasn't against the rules. So, like, let them do it. And if it's about to be, like, an hour to dawn, then you're like, hey, guys, all hands on deck. Now you have to do this. But, like, let the dad and aunt fucking do the hunting.
Yep.
Like, you don't have to hunt.
But maybe they wanted to be a part of the family.
Well, obviously, they're just fucking, they're all fucking psychopaths.
Yeah.
Did you have any fun facts about this movie? Because you had some in there.
Just a few, those that I talked about. Yeah.
The best piece of trivia, guys, and this is why you go to IMDb, is Stevens the butler's car is a 2003 Lincoln Town car. So just in case you wanted to know.
Fuck yeah, that beats all my
changes
trivia.
Things, right? I was like, why is that trivia?
Yeah.
It's a 2003 Lincoln Town car. Great. So
nice.
Only the best.
All right. Well, with that, do you have what we're doing next week on the pod?
Is it our theater movie or is it our...
It's our double feature.
It's our... Guys, spoiler.
Yes.
A lot of spoilers this episode. It is a double fucking feature. Mm-hmm. We are going to be doing The Midnight Meat Train.
Yes.
And one I haven't seen both of them, but one that I'm excited to see, and that is Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Yep.
Which I hear is fantastic. I've heard from multiple people that it's some of their favorite movie. So we shall see. But we're going to do both of those. No themes. We will have a guest.
Yep. So we'll start with probably Midnight Meat Train.
Yep. Get that shit out of the way.
And then Tucker and Dale to finish off.
Now, I really hope I'm surprised by Midnight Meat Train.
Yeah. Same.
Because it just doesn't sound like
the name is what's really throwing it off.
Yeah. It sounds gory. I don't like gory.
Like gory works in a tension way, like it did here in Ready or Not.
But not like, I'm watching flesh be ripped off.
Well, like Saw, where it's just like, hey, we're just here to show you the most gruesome, fucked up way to die.
Yes, exactly. It has to be for something.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll do the double feature.
Yeah. All right. With that, I guess we'll go into recommendations.
What do you got for us, Nate?
I'm going to keep it simple. Lego Masters.
As
cringy as Will Arnett is as a host,
it's very cringy.
It's still awesome to see what people can create with the Legos and like way they go through and design everything.
What season are they on?
3.
Are they? I watched season 1 and I was like, that's fine. Never got into the rest.
I always liked it just because like the different challenges. Because I think season 1 had the bridge challenge.
They do have the bridge, yeah.
Where it's like how much weight and like the fucking amount of weight they got it to hold.
Yeah, it
was incredible. Yeah.
Okay. You know what? If you want a cult like recommendation, Squid Games. We talked about it. If you want a childhood games recommendation, Squid Games. If you want a cult like recommendation, look up the Brian Jonestown Massacre. It's one of my favorite bands. My friend and I, we've seen them in multiple times in California, in Colorado. It's pretty damn chill vibe. But they go for their like collection of songs. It's called Tepid Peppermint Wonderland. Their song Anemone, Open Heart Surgery, Wisdom, great. And the band name is actually a portmanteau of deceased Rolling Stones founder Brian Jones and the 1978 Jonestown Massacre.
All right.
So look up Brian Jonestown Massacre.
Nice.
Those are my recommendations.
Cool.
Keeping them in theme.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? He's gonna. You know what? Nate, let me hit this.
Wait, you gonna deal with the knob, or do I gotta still deal with the knob?
I'm gonna hit the button. It's got a better angle on the knob.
All right.
It's like corn.
Well, Todd, with that,
it's a lump with knobs over there.
Where can they find us?
Well, listeners, on TEI's radio. I forgot the K part. You can follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, if you would be so kind. And you can also email us at theindecide@gmail.com. Or snail mail. It's like sending a letter to Santa Claus.
Yeah.
You just address it to us and somehow it'll find its way.
All right.
The postman, they know us. If you want to rate us, that would be awesome. You can rate us on Spotify and Apple Podcast /iTunes. Find them. You can fucking find the stars. Do it. Yeah. It's great. We do have some reviews rolling in, which is fun. But yeah, I think that's where you can really catch up with us, is those socials, right?
Yeah, I think that's about it.
That it?
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty short and sweet there. With a nice little finesse of the fade out.
Yes.
As he looked into my eyes as he did it too.
Yes, I still am.
Oh no. Well, takes us to the end, Nate, now that sound is gone.
Yes. Well, with that, I guess, don't be a bitch, Fitch, don't be a bitch.
I forgot about that. It's so good. Hey, a game. Why don't they just play fucking Candyland? It's all those mouth noises. It's the ASMR for people that hate themselves.
So is the mouth noises like the moist word of that, pretty much?
Yeah.
Like, that's what you hate.